Right, if you're watching this video, stop right where you are right now, alright? Literally click off this video right now. There's no Five Nights at Freddy's in this video, so yeah, go away. I'm not a FNAF channel anymore. I don't think I was ever a FNAF channel, I don't think. Yeah man, party rockers in the house tonight. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. I just wanted to read something. And I've got like a full list of videos to do on my phone. None of them interested me. So I've just made one up on the spot, decided to read some stories about Spoctor. Do you know who Spoctor is? Spoctor is green. He's a green lizard man. He's really cool, he's really badass. He's kind of a classy gentleman. So yeah, I've got a wide selection of Spoctor fanfiction right here. A whopping 3 fanfictions. There might be more, but right now there's just 3. So yeah. I'm just going to read the one that's right at the top. This story is called Roommate, and it's by Cafe de LPS. LPS is like that thing where little girly girls play with little toys, little baby toys. So yeah, this is chapter 1, New Day, and I've just read down here Spoctor's POV. It's gonna get a little bit confusing. Do I sound bored to you, by the way? I am bored. I don't know why I'm bored. No, literally nothing is different. I am bored. I want everybody in the world to know that I am bored. Oh, let me put some deodorant on. I stink of shit. I don't really know what to say, to be honest. Normally I have like 20-minute filler before I even read the story. Of like some, you know, some sick wicked jokes that I'm gonna tell, but I've got none. You know what? I don't even know why I'm recording this video. I'm not ready to record a video, but I just want a video to be out. BANG! The man falls to the ground. I lower my gun. I stare at the man. Harmless, I thought. I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Spoctor. My species is a reptile, and my age is 31. Bro, my guy's 31? Spoctor's a 31-year-old dude? What the fuck? Yes, I know he's probably 33. I'm lazy to go check. Not even doing your research. Not even doing your research before you're making stories like this. Stories? Is Stories still around? No, Stories is gone. Bye, Stories. I miss your rant video. What did Stories make videos about? I don't even know. I'm an assassin. A professional assassin. But a man's a professional assassin. How's he making YouTube videos? What's he doing making YouTube videos? He's 33. He's a professional assassin. What's he even doing with his life, man? He needs to retire right now. The man I just killed was a victim to a client that paid me to kill him. I get specific instructions on how to kill them. This one, I had to shoot them next to their mother's grave. Anyway, let's get back to the story. Yeah, just forget about the man that I killed. You know, I'm kind of cool and badass. But, you know, just forget about him. He wasn't important. I just did something really cool, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me because I'm too cool for my own coolness. As rain beat down on my suit, I put the gun in the victim's hand and walked off as soon as I heard sirens. I don't think putting the gun in his hand is going to make it look like a suicide if the bullet hole's in his chest or something. People are going to think he shot himself like an absolute buffoon. I turned to the corner and took out my key to my apartment. He just lives right around the corner to where he just killed the man. Inconspicuous. I unlocked the door and closed it behind me. My suit was still soaking wet, meaning I'm gonna have to clean the floor later. Damn, man. It's all messy and icky and wet and slippery. Spoctor likes it wet and slippery. That is a joke. I walk into my room and get undressed. I put on a white button-up long-sleeved top and black pajama pant. I put the wet suit into the washing machine and start it. I head out of the laundry room and sit down at the table, looking at the bills. I'm looking at them, waiting for them to get paid. I sigh and set them on the table. I take out a book and I sigh and set them on the table. I take out a book and set the pay down on the couch's armrest. I walk into the kitchen and start making myself some tea. Cup of fucking tea, mate. As soon as it's done, I walk back to the couch and start to read. 3 minutes later, a knock comes from my door. I set the teacup down and to the book and get up. I look through the peephole and see Junkie smiling bright. Guys, it's Junkie. It's Oh, fuck. So yeah, Junkie's in this video. Junkman. He's made of junk, as we all know. He's also shirtless and got rock solid abs. You don't want to mess with him. I opened the door and see he had papers in his hands. What is this, Junkie? I cock an eyebrow, looking all confused. Let me in, and I'll show you. I move aside and he steps in. I clear my throat. Your shoes. He grunts and takes off his shoes, setting them by the door. Yeah, Junkie, you fucking, mole rat. Now, why are you here? I asked. Well, someone called me, and was asking for a payment to get rid of someone. I sit down. Who? I ask. Atari. See, Atari? I told you to attack Atari, because the supervillain. Atari is literally the most evil human being on earth. I don't think Atari's actually a YouTuber anymore. Oh no. Oh wait, this is why, innit? This is why Atari's YouTube channel isn't up anymore. Oh no. Atari, rest in peace. He knows me and Atari's past, and yet he brings her up. Why would I do business with her? I put on leg over the other. Look, Spock, what she's paying is a fortune. Oh, so she's the client. I thought that Spoctor was about to get up and kill her. Listen, junkie, I know you're trying to help, but some things aren't meant to be fixed. He looks down. I know, I just thought things could go back to the way they were. I stand up. Some things are meant to be broken, like my trust in her. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to read my book about, what am I reading a book about? I am reading a book about, there's a joke here, but I can't quite, pinpoint, like, what the joke should be. I don't know enough about Spoctor to, like, make some funny jokes. All I know is that he's a nonce and that he's a lizard. He's a lizardman. He's subscribed to a channel called Male Genitalia or something. And there's like a channel on there. No, there's like a video on there. Oh, why did I say channel? There's a video on there like male dicks, big floppy dicks for everybody to see. They're not age restricted or no. So, oh yeah, that's what he's reading a book about. He's reading a book about male genitalia, obviously. There we go. I finished my joke. I hope you're proud of me. He walks over to the door and outs on his shoes, looking back and smiling sadly and waving. And then like that, he left. Oh, well, that's the end of that, innit? Story's over, I guess.
Why didn't you pay for this beat, though?
Junkie was waving back, big fat tear in his eye. He was literally crying. He went home and cried himself to sleep. Oh, Junkie, I just want to give you a big hug. I sit down and rub the bridge of my nose. I look over to my empty cup of tea and get back up out the cup in the dishwasher. To whoever wrote this story, just delete your account on this website I'm reading this on. I bookmark the page and set into my room. I get into bed, pulling the covers over me. I stare at the wall and I shut my eyes. Have sweet dreams, Spoctor. Oh wait, we get to look at Spoctor's dream. I guess we get to see his sweet dream. Hey Atari. I kiss her on the cheek. He's back up and glares at me. Are you okay? I ask. What the fuck? What are you pissed off about now? I cross my arms. Spoctor has a lot of wet dreams. Spoctor's got a lot of things going on. He gets a lot of babes, But unfortunately, this one babe is not happy. You fucking pedo. I glare at her. The hell you just call me? She bares her teeth and stamps her foot. She bares her teeth and her claws and goes, rah! I am a wolf. Rah! You're sick, you know that? I feel rage build up inside of me. What are you angry about now? I yell. That woman! In your phone! What are you talking about, Tori? I don't know what's going on, man. I felt anger about to burst. You know what I'm talking about? Those messages. You sick fuck. Who are you talking about? I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what the deep lore is of your brain, man. She walks up to me. Then, as I know, I feel pain on my right cheek. She slapped me, then tried to punch me. I grab her wrists though. You're such an ignorant cunt, Spoctor. She screams. I push her out the way. I literally throw her into the wall. She goes through the wall into the next apartment and into another stranger's bed, and then they kiss and get married. She then walks out with her stuff and leaves. I stand there, no idea what just happened. I feel tears build up in my eyes. My heart aches. My hands shake. My body goes limp as I fall to the ground. I cried into my knees that night. Well, it was a dream, so that didn't actually happen, you fucking moron. I jolt up, in a sweat. My breathing was heavy. My heart beating fast, faster than Sonic himself. I hold my hand into my heart. I felt a tear go down my face. Immediately wipe it off and lay back down, facing the ceiling. I felt more and more pour down. I open my phone and look through my pictures. I see ones of me and Atari on our date. Or is it just goofing around? I can't tell the difference, to be honest. What's the difference between a date and goofing around? Just having a little old goof. Just having a little old funny time. After a while of fighting myself to go to sleep, I get up and head into the kitchen. I look at the clock and it was 3:48 in the morning. I sighed and started to make myself some coffee. I looked back at the bills that were on the table. I rubbed the bridge of my nose. I'll have to find a way to pay for these. Well, rubbing your nose isn't going to pay for them, Spoctor, alright? Stop rubbing your nose, alright? It's kind of a weird habit. People literally look at you with big, wide eyes when you do that. Even though I'm a highly ranked assassin, I still have other things to pay for. Things are not all sunshine and rainbows for highly paid assassins, you know. We don't always get what we want. Some of the bills just don't get paid. This being a fancy ass apartment. I pick up my coffee and go onto the balcony. I look at the city, far. I notice some red and blue lights around the same place the event took place. Some restaurants were still open. Maybe for the late night partiers. I took out a pack of cigarettes and light one up. Spoctor smoking? Nah, I can't anymore. I can't. You know, I was with Spoctor for a good few minutes, but then it reveals that he smokes. Nah, man. Nah, Spoctor. You're kind of evil. You kind of deserve all the hate you're getting. I take a sip of my black coffee, and then I stand up. I lean against the balcony, my cigarette in one hand, my coffee on the glass table. My eyes were tired, but my body was awake. I finish my cigarette and flick it off the balcony, and it hits a poor civilian in the head. That poor civilian is gonna want revenge. I grab my empty cup and throw it off the balcony as well. I grab the newspaper and start looking through it. A knock comes from my door. I put it down and check it. It was Junkie. Junkie again. This clingy bastard. What the fuck's he doing? He's just trying to fucking suck your dick, Spoctor. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, he literally copied you and all. He's copied your avatar, but he's just made it red. Come on, man. Spoctor, know what's going on. Realise what's happening. Come in. I sit back down. Hey, buddy. I just came to give you something to help you with the bills. He hands me some papers. Job applications. I look at him like he's an idiot. Well, there's others in there. He stutters and blushes. Looking for a roommate? This one caught my eyes. I look more at it. You want a roommate? I look at him. Well, it's just, you don't necessarily look like a lot of company. He looks away and blushes. His skirt flailing in the wind. See, I'm making the story better, you know. Adding all my little commentary. It's making the story way better. I hand him back the other papers and kept the roommate's one. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Spoctor. And like that, he was gone. I look back at it. Maybe I should get a roommate to help me with the bills. I start planning shit for the newspaper. I finish and send it to the company and add for a roommate. I head back into bed. Tomorrow, hopefully, someone will come. Fuck, man, there's someone in my eye, man. I can't be reading shit when there's fucking bacteria in my eye. I can't handle it anymore. It's too much. I wake up with a loud knock coming from the door. Shit, they found me! I grab my pistol and head to the door. I slowly open it and see someone standing there. Hey, I'm your new roommate. I bet the new roommate is actually me. I'm your new roommate, Spoctor. Hey. No wait, the new roommate is actually Junkie. I hope you liked the first chapter. Word count 1,003. Wait a minute. No way. No fucking way. To be continued. What the fuck is this bullshit? Bro, I want to read this shit now. I can't wait that long. Well, I guess that's that then. What do I do now? Literally, what do I do? I mean, there's two more Spoctor stories. Like, there's this one, Spoctor X Tech, Life or Death. Fuck it, Life and Death, Tech X Spoctor by Revlis Talon. No one really knows what happened, nor how the two anthropomorphic lizards managed to casually walk into a museum unnoticed, or why Tech was just hanging off the side of a building. On the very last floor. What's the deep lore with Spoctor and Tech? Spoctor and Tech are like two different people, and I don't really know what's going on. Like, he ships himself with himself. I don't really know what's going on there. And you know, every time I see Tech, I keep thinking of IR Tech, but it's not IR Tech. But IR Tech would be fucking raging. Perhaps Tech saw a bird nearby and decided to chase it. Or maybe he did some sort of elaborate shenanigans while Spoctor was actually listening to the tour guide. It doesn't really matter how Tech ended up in the situation he was in, but it didn't matter how he was going to get out of it. Wow, this Tech character is a fucking buffoon. What a fucking moron. I wouldn't do this if this was me. I tell you what. Spoctor, I'm scared. The blue lizard whimpered, his green eyes trying to focus onto anything but the ground that was 12 feet below him. Spoctor, trying to assess the situation, had come up with only one idea. an idea that was so simple he didn't even know why he had to think about it, but he probably shouldn't dwell on it considering his host was in trouble. Life-threatening danger, one might say. "Take my hand," Spoctor shouted. Tech then looked bewilderingly into Spoctor's crimson eyes. His crimson, beautiful eyes. I literally saw my entire family in his eyes. Trying to detect whether he was being serious or if he was going to get even with him for all that back talk. The green hand extended to him. He didn't take it immediately. "I don't trust you," Tech retorted. "Neither did my fans from 2017, but they came around when the facts were laid out." It was 2017 when it happened. I think so. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I don't freaking care. For all I care, it happened yesterday, Spoctor shouted, not because he was angry, but because he wasn't sure if Tech can hear him by the sound of the wind blowing on the building. "What facts do I have to trust you?" Tech asked, now curious despite him being scared out of his reptilian mind. Spoctor then looked away. His hand still outstretched, but it was the way he turned his head. It almost looked like he was embarrassed, though there was no way that the ever stoic Spoctor could be embarrassed, was there? Yeah, not a badass like Spoctor. He would never, ever do wimpy shit like that. He would never have wimpy emotions like that. What, Spoctor? The big muscly guy? No freaking way. "The fact is, Tech," Spoctor trailed off, I'm not asking for your hand in marriage. I'm trying to save your life." It was unclear to Tech why his heart pounded faster at the word marriage, or maybe it was the fact that he felt his hand beginning to loosen on the metal bar he had clung onto like a hecking champion the entire time. Though I'll leave it up to you to decide. Oh, he leaves it up to me to decide. Oh, the honour's all mine. Thank you very much. So I'm saying that his heart's beating out of his chest because he's having a heart attack, and the story's over because he died and fell and crushed his spine. "You can trust me, Tech," Spoctor assured, now looking into his co-host's shamrock eyes. Not really having much of a choice, Tech quickly used his left hand and grabbed the green lizard's hand. Spoctor used all of his strength, all of his might, to lift his big fat fucking moron, but finally managed to lift Tech to safety. Tech then engulfed Spoctor in a tight hug. "Thank you, thank you, thank you," Tech chanted over and over again. Spoctor only smiled and patted his companion's head. You're very welcome." Soon the crowd of bystanders that chose to watch instead of doing something like calling 911 or helping began to clap loudly. Woo! Well done, Spoctor. Well done. Well done. "Now kiss!" Fegos screeched from behind the clapping crowd. Who the fucking shit is Fegos? But I've never heard of this guy. Who the fucking shit is this fucking moron? "No," Spoctor replied. "Please," Fegos begged. "No," Spoctor said, slightly louder. "Okay," Fegos replied dejectedly. So the only good thing that happened that day was that Tech was saved. But even then, what the who even cares about Tech, to be honest? He doesn't have a YouTube channel, so who the fuck even cares? Nobody would have even batted an eye if he fell to his death. Also, Fegos, you're a little B word, you little bitch. Is that it? That's gonna be everyone's reaction when they watch this video. Everyone. I say everyone, but literally like one person is gonna. Literally, Swaggons might be the only person that watches this. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that was it. I mean, there is one more Spoctor story. Oh yeah, I forgot to read the description for this. "I'm doing this for only 2 reasons. 1, it will only be a matter of time before Spoctor reacts to fanfics, and 2, because I need to write something that's on crack, but still something of quality. Enjoy." Well, I read it before Spoctor. Haha. Yeah, Spoctor's never gonna see it because I read it before him, and if he does see it and make a video about it, then I'm just gonna say he copied me. So yeah, and I'm gonna copyright claim his video as well. So yeah, watch out, Spoctor. I'm gonna literally beat you up. Leave a comment saying what your favourite joke in this video was so that I can read it and give it a heart and reply to it and say something. Please, I'm desperate. I need attention, please. I hope you all learned something today. That Pentagrin is a YouTuber. Stories is gone. Atari isn't real. And Spoctor is a guy. So yeah, just a robot make a video about me. Fucking do it, bro. Do it.